Alright guys, next we're going to be unboxing the X-lock Angle Grinder right here with AFT right there. So this is the tool only, but this is the one I got on the deal they had at Home Depot, so I got it for free along with the multi-tool. So yeah, let's unbox it. Alright guys, let's start unboxing this. Looks like the tape was kind of loose on there. Alright guys, this is pretty weird, but right on underneath this flap is a cutoff tool. Well, not the cutoff tool, but the cutoff wheel. I don't think it should just be placed randomly in the box like that. It's not really safe, and I don't want this to get damaged because this could shatter and fly against your face. Definitely going to be using that though, for sure. So it also comes with a grinding wheel. I'm pretty glad that it comes with these wheels already, just like the circular saw. That's really nice. So now I know what they offer. I actually don't see these at Home Depot for some reason. I only see the Diablo ones. Okay, so this is how it looks in the box. I think I prefer this unboxing setup more, because the other way you couldn't really see how it comes wrapped. So here's a grinding guard, or the cutoff guard, but I don't think you can really cut with that. I never actually used the angle grinder, so I'm excited. But I do know it's one of the most dangerous tools in the trades. So remember, this is tool only, so there's no battery actually. Let's take that out. Let's grab our handle. Looks like the last one is another guard. So yeah, this one, I think they're the same size. They look like the same size and they're the same dimensions. Wait, they're not. This one's got an extra weld under the bottom, right here. So maybe that's a grinding one. This one's a cutoff one. Yeah, looks like that's it underneath the box. I don't think there's anything. So yeah guys, that was all it in the kit. So look at all this useless waste of cardboard. There's some compartments that didn't even serve a purpose in there. Alright, so let's take a look at the angle grinder itself. Just gotta pull this rubber band off. Go take a look. See, as you can see, it's got that X-lock right there. And these little discs. Little washers, actually. I don't know what this is, actually. Little mesh. It's a toggle switch. I wish it was a paddle switch, as you can see right there. It's a toggle switch. Paddle switch is more safer. So as you can see, it's a pretty big angle grinder, actually. It's really heavy, too. Alright guys, so I did a little bit of reading, and I figured out how to put the angle guard on it. So it turns out what you do is you press this right here. So you press on that, and then you just match up the lines right here. These little nubs right here, as you can see, there's little nubs. There's little nubs in there. So you line up those nubs with those notches right there. You just place it in. But after you do that, you actually want to push this all the way in, like as hard as you can. Make sure you're doing it nice and even though. Alright, so this is how you're going to do it. So you're going to press that and push it real hard. As you can see, right here, these weird washer looking things, that's actually a spring. So you're going to press this down and just push this hard. Alright, so as you can see, we're going to really like change the angle, because this is not a good angle for what I'm going to use it for. Once you have it in there, you're going to want to push that thing again, but then push on this as hard as you can. And then look, you should be able to rotate and change your angle. And then this little thing right here will go in one of these holes. As you can see, I got that angle. So yeah, that's how you change your angles. And I'll change it to whatever I'm working on, or if I'm in a weird position. And as for the little handle, it's actually easy. If you're right-handed or left-handed, you just screw it on the side you need to use it on. So let's screw it on right here. I actually prefer the right-hand one, but let's just screw it on right here. So now we screwed it on. And to put the little disc, or whatever you want to call it, your wheel, I guess that'll be the right word, you're going to press that lever, the X-lock lever right there. Push up that, and get your wheel, and you just line it up. And you just place it in there and it should lock in like that. And you want to make sure that those little grooves in there are above the wheel's little metal thing. I don't even know what to call that. You just want to make sure that this locking mechanism is on top of that little metal plate of the wheel. And then once you have that all figured out, you should be able to just turn it on. So let's just give it a little test. I'm not gonna like run it all the way. Hopefully it doesn't. Let's just check the wheel one more time. This is like the most dangerous tool. Looks like it's on there pretty tight. Let's try it. As you can see, pretty loud. This is probably one of the most dangerous tools because of the cutoff wheel, not the grinding wheel. It's a cutoff one, because that one could shatter. And if you twist or push too much weight on it, then you're just going to end up cracking and it's going to fly towards your face or neck. So yeah, guys, that's the angle grinder. Also came out with this one. I think this is for the cutoff wheel. The other one's for the grinder. Like I said, you want this to catch the flying particles just in case, but still, you have a high chance of it flying towards your face. So yeah, guys, I think I like this angle grinder. I'm going to try it out later on.